Hello everyone, my name is Tsabitah Furat. So today I'll do a presentation about Jeff Bezos. So this is the picture of him. So you can see um Jeff Bezos is the founder of e-commerce Amazon. So you know that Amazon is the largest e-commerce in the world right now. So yeah, one of the most, I mean. So yeah, I will tell you the detail later after this. So moving to the next slide, this is my table of contents of my presentations for today. So the first is biography of him, of Jeff Bezos, and then the second is the challenges that he faces during his career, and then the third is the success story of him, and then how he overcome it into like right now into the success until now, and then the last is conclusions. So about Jeff Bezos, so this is him. So like what I've said in the previous before, I said that if you are familiar with Amazon, he is the founder of Amazon. So basically he started from like a mini like small business. So he started his business in like small garage in his garage. So yeah, I'll tell you in his biography after this. So this is his biography. So the first is the first point is Jeffrey Preston Jorgensen was born in Albuquerque in New Mexico, and he was born in January 12th, 1964. So why his full name is Preston Jorgensen. It is basically it is related to the second point. So it is like a long story, but I will make it short. So his parents had Jeffrey at a very young age. His mom is around like 70 years old, and his father is around like 19 years old. So that's why they are struggling with their financial. So because they are had Jeffrey at a very young age. So yeah, and then uh, after a year, Jeffrey was born. They both decide to get divorced each other. So yeah, uh and then oh yeah, for your informations, his mommy's names is Jacqueline, and his father's names is uh Ted Jorgensen. So that's why his name is his actually the actual surname is Jorgensen, not Bezos. So yeah, after 4 years old of Jeffrey, his mom decided to remarry a man. Is His name is um Mike Bezos, so that's why he got the Bezos surname after his mom married Mike. So yeah, it is actually uh the background of the kind of short background of him. And then moving to the next slide, he attended elementary school in Houston, Texas, and he attended high school in Miami Palmetto Senior High School. It is because he moving from this city to another city, this country because of his family matters actually. And then we move to the next point. He started his college educations in Princeton University. After yeah, after he graduated, he got summa cum laude and then 2 degrees. Actually, it's kind of confusing. He got 2 bachelor degree. So actually, he enrolled like a physics major, physics department in Princeton University, and um, because of the department wants to separate it, like this major spread it into different department. So that's why he got 2 degrees. One is computer science, and the other is electrical engineering. So yeah. And then the last is Jeff Bezos began his career as a hedge funder in New York before leaving to start Amazon. So yeah, basically he began his career to work in a company in New York, one of the company in New York, and then suddenly he got a new idea that he will build like a e-commerce business e-commerce. So yeah, he start he start name it as like Kadabra. So basically it's a like a mini bookstore he created in his mini garage in the Seattle, Washington, in the Seattle, in the Seattle, yeah, in Seattle, Washington, and then he named it as like Kadabra, and then he suddenly changed it into Amazon.com because he thinking about how huge Amazon is river and how huge potential that his business probably going to growth as well. So yeah, it is long story short of him. And then moving to the next is the challenges story of Jeff Bezos. So as we know that Jeff Bezos is the background be not background, he's the behind um successful e-commerce in the globally world right now. So yeah, like most of the startup company, like the most um small business, if they are faces a lot of challenges, they are faces a lot of failures through, and then yeah, it has happened to Jeff Bezos too. So yeah, during his business journey to build Amazon as a successful as it is now, so he faced a lot of challenges, including the one initial struggles of Amazon. So uh when he start building Amazon, uh he faces like a financially struggling to turn into a profit at first, but he can overcome it with uh make it his customer priority. So that's why his business kind of growth at that time because he program it. I mean, his business program it like, oh, I have to prioritize the customer satisfaction. So that's why until now Amazon become the uh, most successful, I mean the one of the most successful companies globally. So yeah, the second is he failures in Amazon Fire Phone. So yeah, basically he is launching a Fire Phone in 2010, and then because of that, they are not like a properly prepare it properly, and then because of that, uh they were only thinking about making back the money that they lost instead of looking at the overall situation. So they had to stop selling it after 3 months of launching. So yeah, the Fire Phone, it the Fire Phone uh, caused losses about $170 million for Amazon. So it is a very big nominal for Jeff Bezos and Amazon. And then moving to the next point is Amazon and publisher Hachette. So yeah, Amazon and publisher Hachette had a uh, public agreement about their contract. So Amazon stopped allowing pre-orders and made it harder to get Hachette's book on time. So yeah, so um, that's why Hachette uh, disagree about a new contract with Amazon. So uh, because of the disagreement that Hachette decided, Hachette's ebook sales went down, like literally went down, and then finally Hachette and Amazon resolve the case, but it wasn't easy. Amazon made some temporary compromises for authors, but Hachette's but Hachette's decided to uh didn't agree because they wanted to be able to decide it for like how much to charge uh for their books. So yeah, moving to the next point, competitions and market disruptions. So Bezos had to deal with a lot of competitions with big stores, big company, and new online shopping companies. So he had to always come up with the new ideas and make Amazon stand out to stay ahead and change the way people shop. So yeah. So moving to the next point, books getting deleted. So in 2009, Amazon got into a trouble because they deleted two of books from people's Kindle. So basically, Kindle is like a mini iPad that contains a lot of ebook on it. So it's not like a digital phone. Digital phone uh you can messaging or something like that. So it's not, it is about ebook that you can bring it anywhere. So yeah, it is very sophisticated actually. And then actually I think it was like their policy or something like that. So Amazon was deleted uh two ebook from people's Kindle. So actually the yeah, the person actually has payment the book, but why all of a sudden Amazon deleted? So that's why um it is caused like uh people getting mad in Amazon. So the customer really angry, and then people left bad comments for Amazon on the internet and pointing out that Amazon's rules about deleting purchases didn't make sense at all, and customer were frustrated because um it feel like Amazon had too much control over the digital stuff compared to physically things you buy, like book itself. So yeah, moving to the next point, investment in unsuccessful ventures. So Amazon invested in Cosmo.com and Pets.com because Amazon wants to try different things and get more people to shop with them. So yeah, the this partnership like Cosmo and pet shops, pets.com, they help Amazon to make money in a new ways. So and because of that, people starting getting attentions for their products. But also Amazon invests on pets.com around like 50 million to help them to grow. And then Amazon also invest at least around like 60 million in Cosmo.com. But those Cosmo.com and Pets.com, both companies didn't last a very long last and eventually had to close down. So yeah, it is caused a lot of losses again and again for Amazon. It is causes around like 110 million dollars. Yeah, it is actually a big nominal too. So yeah, moving to the next, it is antitrust issues. So in 2020, Jeff Bezos had to answer a questions about unfair competitions, and many sellers who use Amazon weren't happy with his answer because they feel like he didn't mean it. He didn't really mean it because he answered that sellers are important, but he didn't really mean it about his word. So this issue had been going for a while, and then with sellers having problems like nothing getting clear informations and having their accounts suspended. So the sellers were frustrated and wondered why a huge company like Amazon couldn't fix these issues. So yeah, but Bezos saw this as like, oh, I should get more things better for Amazon because of this case. So Amazon has taken a step to make sure that sellers are treated fairly, to support them, and to make sure that customers have a good experience. So yeah, and then we move to the next slide. We move to the next slide. This is the success story of Jeff Bezos. So during his business journey to build Amazon as successful, sorry. Yeah, this is the slide. So the success story of Jeff Bezos. This is Amazon, and this is the other business that he currently doing too after Amazon. So I will tell you about all of it later after this. I mean, so yeah. So yeah, the first is founding Amazon. So Jeff Bezos was founding Amazon in 1994, and then the first is he opened it as a like online bookstore, and then he saw the potential of the internet, and then he found it that customer could find any purchase any book that they wanted. So Amazon quickly expanded and then offering include various other products, becoming the world's largest online marketplace too. So moving to the next point, innovations and disruptions. So Bezos actually had a visions and innovative mindset, and then the mindset itself is played a very important role in Amazon's success nowadays. And then under his leadership, Amazon introduced game-changing innovations such as like one-click ordering, and then personalized recommendations, and then Amazon Prime. So you can Google it. The Amazon Prime is actually like um one of the platform that you can watch legal movie or legal series. So yeah, he had such a thing like that too. And then yeah, the shopping online experience for from the Amazon. And then yeah, moving to the next point. So the next point is expansion into a various industries. So like what I've said, uh, like just what I've said before, Bezos took Amazon as a different industries, not just selling things and then selling things online. And then he started the idea in the 2006, and they started Amazon Web Service, or we know as AWS, which is help business use cloud computing. And then obviously this made it easier and cheaper for companies to do their work. And then um, Amazon also got into entertainment by creating Amazon Studios. So that's why he launched Amazon Prime. So yeah, I think they made their own shows and movies that won awards too from the Amazon Prime. The next is becoming the world's richest person. So yeah, as you know, Bezos' success with Amazon, like he become one of the world's wealthiest individuals, like one of the most. And then yeah, he constantly top list of the richest people globally and accumulating vast personal wealth and influence. So yeah. you can see it that he is very very successful businessman nowadays. You can search it in the internet. So yeah, that if you are typing like one of the most successful businessmen, there are a lot, including the including him, including Jeff Bezos. So yeah. The next is philanthropy and space explanations. So besides he built Amazon, Jeff Bezos also cares about giving back and coming up with the new ideas. So it is related to the next point. He started a business like the pictures Blue Origin. So actually, Blue Origin is develop things that related to space. So yeah, I can tell it after this. So yeah, more the detail I will tell after this about Blue Origin. So yeah, Bezos also promised to give a lot of money to different important causes, and like protecting the environment and helping educations for those people who cannot afford educations enough. So yeah, I think he's very helpful for the environment. So the last point is Blue Origin. So basically, Blue Origin is a company that Jeff Bezos founding to. So in 2000, they want to make it easier and cheaper for people uh for people who wants to go to space. So it is a little like mind blowing, but yeah. So Blue Origin has made different things like rocket engine and other other thing that you can explore to go to space. So yeah, they're always trying new things and making space technology sophisticated and better. So yeah, that's it. That's it. The story of his success. So if you want to go visiting space, so later on you can try Blue Origin rocket, so you can explore the space more. So yeah. So for the last of my presentations, I will give the for the last of my presentations, I'll give the conclusions. So yeah, um, actually during Jeff Bezos' career journey, they he experienced a lot of challenges, a lot of failures, up and downs during his career, but he always figured out how to solving the problem. But yeah, he turns it into like a motivations to growth, and then he has ability to learn from failures and adapt to changing circumstances, and innovate in response to challenges. So by embracing failures as experience learning and seizing opportunities, business has fostered a culture of continuous improvement and propel Amazon's growth and innovation. So yeah, that's conclusions of for me. So yeah, he's not the typical that, oh, I should give up uh after after failure of something. So yeah, he's the typical that, or I should figure out how I solve the problem, how what should I do next so I can growth more than this era or this that happens to me. So yeah, it is like the typical of him like that. So yeah, I think that's enough for my presentations. Thank you for uh taking the time. I really appreciate that you're really get your attentions to my presentation. So yeah, that's it for me. Thank you.